Hello students, welcome back to our channel Gyan Manji Online Education. I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. So students, here you are seeing a picture of one man. So do you know who is he? You have to assume maybe you know about him, maybe you don't know about him. But today we will talk about him. So that is the very famous face we can see. So in earlier years, not right now, but in earlier years, he was very well-known person. So let's know more and details about this man. So the name of this person, the name of this man is Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia. Who was he? He was a member of the first successful Indian expedition to Mount Everest in 1965. तो ये कौन थे? ये मेजर एचपीएस अहलूवालिया है कि जिसने माउंट एवरेस्ट 1965 में जो पहली टीम जो थी एक्सपीडिशन जिन लोगों कर रहे थे जो माउंटेन्स चढ़ते थे तो उसमें ये मेंबर थे. ही वॉज अ मेंबर ऑफ द फर्स्ट सक्सेसफुल इंडियन एक्सपीडिशन. मतलब एक ग्रुप में जाते हैं, जूथ में जाते हैं, वो ये जूथ के एक मेंबर थे. माउंट एवरेस्ट जिसने फर्स्ट टाइम सक्सेसफुल एक्सपेक्ट किया था वो, उसका नाम है मेजर एचपीएस अहलूवालिया. So let's read about his experience at the summit of Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world. वर्ल्ड का हाईएस्ट पॉइंट जो है माउंटेन का समिट, उसे बोलते हैं हाईएस्ट पिक. वो उसने चढ़ा था. तो क्या होगा, एक्साइटिंग थिंग्स क्या है, उसने कैसे चढ़ा था, क्या क्या एक्सपीरियंस किया था उसकी जर्नी में ड्यूरिंग दैट एक्सपीडिशन, व्हाट डिड ही डू, व्हाट डिड ही फेस, राइट. सो ही जस्ट climbed up that mountain. So which kind of difficulties he might face, so we will see our in this unit. So use the LUPRC strategy to find the meaning. Again, LUPRC strategy key. Okay, so first we will read his experience at the summit of Mount Everest, the highest point in the world. सिर्फ हमारी कंट्री का नहीं पर पूरे वर्ल्ड का. सो ये टाइप ऑफ क्लू क्या है, एग्जाम्पल है एलयूपीआरसी का. ओके, द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. सो हियर वी हैव विथ पिक्चर, यूज द एलयूपीआरसी स्ट्रेटेजी टू फाइंड मीनिंग ऑफ सुमित. अब आपको ये जो वर्ड है सुमित, उसका मीनिंग यू हैव टू फाइंड इट आउट with the help of LUPRC strategy. Okay, so summit is the highest point of a mountain or hill. Okay, here you can see that how is it. So by seeing this beauty of the nature, the scenery, the weather, the climates, so that kind of exciting things will be there. Which kind of experience did he face, which kind of difficulties he might face. So sometimes it happens that we just go through the rides, so that kind of rides will be go in the highest. So some people can't breathe. So here how will his experience means, उसका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा होगा, दैट वी विल सी. तो वो सारी थिंग्स जो होगी, वो सारी बातें जानने बहुत एक्साइटिंग थिंग्स होगी. सो लेट्स गो, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. उसके पहले ये वर्ड्स आपके सामने हैं, यू हैव टू गो थ्रू इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ LUPRC strategy. Okay, so students, here you can see the fifth unit in your NCERT textbook. you have the summit within. So we have already seen the introduction part of this unit, that in this unit about whom we will talk. Okay, so HPS Ahluwalia was the member of the first successful Indian expedition to Mount Everest in 1965. Okay, so let's hear his story in his words. Means that is the autobiography by himself. Climbing the summit, and then the more difficult task of climb the summit within. Yeah, so that is very difficult task they had faced. So let's get started. Of all the emotions which surged through me as I stood on the summit of Everest, looking over miles of panorama below us, the dominant one, I think, was humility. So here, surgement arose suddenly and intensely. So all of the emotions which surged through me means he was getting emotional as I stood on the summit of Everest. When he was there on the peak of the Everest, the highest peak in the world, when he was standing on there, so he felt very emotional, looking over miles of panorama below us. So here panorama means view of a wide area. अगर हम लोग बड़े से माउंटेन पे चढ़कर सारा व्यू देखते हैं तो हमें सब कुछ ऐसा वाइड वाइड सब कुछ नज़र आएगा. तो ये तो दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा शिखर है, सबसे ऊंचा है. बहुत सारे so many mountains are there in the world, throughout the world, but the Mount Everest, the peak of the Mount Everest, that is the highest peak. The dominant one, I think, was humility. The physical in me seemed to say, thank God it's all over. Means it's going to complete that all the things. Means वो सारे लोग जो चढ़ रहे थे, they had completed that thing. So with all the members with them, so they just thanked the God that it's all over. However, instead of being jubilant, there was a thing of sadness. Was it because I had already done the ultimate in climbing and there would be nothing higher to climb, and all roads hereafter would lead down? So the physical in me seemed to say, thank God it's all over. However, instead of being jubilant, means very happy because of success. So they got the success to climbed up that highest peak. So they must celebrate that victory, that jubilant. But instead of being jubilant मतलब jubilant होने के बजाय there was a ting of sadness. मतलब थोड़े से वो sad थे. क्यों थे? Was it because I had already done the ultimate in climbing and there would be nothing higher to climb? क्या इसके वजह से कि उसे जो अल्टीमेट दिया गया था कि हाईएस्ट पीक वो चढ़ने वाले थे, तो हाईएस्ट पीक हायर तो इससे भी कुछ और हायर था ही नहीं वर्ल्ड में, तो क्या इसके वजह से एंड ऑल रोड्स हियर आफ्टर वुड लेट डाउन by climbing the summit of Everest, you are overwhelmed. Means so many thoughts will be coming, will be running in your mind, on your mind, by a deep sense of joy and thankfulness. It is a joy which lasts a lifetime. The experiences changes you completely. The man who has been to the mountains is never the same again. By climbing the summit of Everest, मतलब कि जो हाईएस्ट पिक है उसे सुमित बोलते हैं। तो वो चढ़ के वहाँ पे चढ़ के बाय क्लाइंबिंग द summit ऑफ एवरेस्ट यू आर ओवरवेल्म्ड बाय a deep sense of joy and thankfulness। जॉय और थैंकफुलनेस से बहुत ऐसे सारे लोग सोचने लगे थे। ओवरवेल्म मीन्स ओवर थिंकिंग, मतलब वी कैन से कि बहुत ऐसा सब कुछ हो गया और बहुत सारे ऐसे थॉट्स दे आर रनिंग। इट्स अ जॉय विच लास्ट अ लाइफ टाइम। ये ऐसा जॉय है कि वो लाइफ टाइम के लिए रहने वाला है, वो टाइप का ये जॉय है। ऑफ कोर्स बिकॉज दे देयर एक्सपीडिशन दैट वाज द फर्स्ट ग्रुप जो था कि जो जिन लोगों ने चढ़ लिया था। सो दैट्स वाई द एक्सपीरियंसेस चेंजेस यू completely, because before that you had never felt like this kind of excitement, the a kind of thriller they felt somehow. So this kind of experiences will change you completely. The man who has been to the mountains is never the same again. As I look back at life after climbing Everest, I can't help remarking about the other Sumit, the Sumit of the mind, no less formidable and no easier to climb. So, here, as I look back at the life आफ्टर क्लाइंबिंग एवरेस्ट, मतलब एवरेस्ट को चढ़ने के बाद जब वो पीछे देखते हैं, आई कांट हेल्प रिमार्किंग अबाउट द अदर समिट। तो वो किसी और हाईएस्ट पिक को ही कांट रिमार्क अबाउट इट, द समिट ऑफ द माइंड। मतलब कि माइंड का जो पिक हाईएस्ट पिक है उसे समिट नहीं बोलते, बट हियर ही हैड यूज्ड इट because this kind of thoughts maybe was there in his mind, so that's why no less formidable and no easier to climb. So it was not easy to climb that mountain. So from this his journey will be started. तो अब से वो एक्सप्लेन करने वाला है। तो it was not easy to climb even when getting down from the summit। जैसे वो हाईएस्ट पीक से नीचे उतर रहे थे, once the physical exhaustion had gone, I began asking myself the question why I had climbed Everest. Oh my god, why this kind of question raised in his mind? Once the physical exhaustion means fatigue or tiredness, he was totally tired, of course, because he had climbed that Everest, the highest peak in the world. सो जब वो एकदम से थके हुए थे, he began to ask himself that question. Which kind of question was that? That why did he climb that Everest? उसने ये एवरेस्ट क्यों चढ़ा? Why did the act of reaching the summit have such a hold on my imagination? It was already a thing of the past, something done yesterday. With every passing day, it would become more remote. And then, what would remain? Would my memories fade slowly away? So, he was already overwhelmed with the thoughts. So, we can say this all his thoughts, that why did he climb that Everest? Was it needed? So, why did the act of reaching the summit have such a hold my imagination? So, if he had just had a kind of imagination, so क्या वो एक वहाँ पे पॉज दे देगा क्या उसका इमेजिनेशन? इट वॉज ऑलरेडी अ थिंग ऑफ द पास्ट। अब तो वो पूरा भी हो गया है, जो वो सारे लोग चढ़ गए थे तो वो तो एक पास्ट हो गए। नाउ they are returning from that Everest. That's why it was already a thing of the past, something done yesterday, जो कुछ कल हो गया है। With every passing day it would become more remote, जैसे जैसे वो दिन पास होते गए, वैसे वैसे वो सारी चीज़ें उसके पास आने लगी। एंड देन वॉट वुड रिमेन, अब कुछ क्या बचा है? वुड माई मेमोरीज फैड स्लोली अवे, क्या जैसे मैं रिटर्न हो गया हूँ, मैं भी अब नीचे चढ़ रहा हूँ, क्या वैसे मेमोरीज भी चली जाएंगी क्या? सो ही वॉज थिंकिंग लाइक दैट, क्यों ऐसा हुआ, वाई दिस थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग? Maybe he was too tired, that's why this kind of thoughts were coming in his mind. All these thoughts lead me to question myself as to why people climb mountains. It is not easy to answer the question. The simplest answer would be, as others have said, because it is there. It presents great difficulties. Man takes delight in overcoming obstacles. The obstacles in climbing a mountain are physical. A climb to a summit means endurance, persistence, and willpower. The demonstration of these physical qualities is no doubt exhilarating. It was for me also. So here he is describing the things that which kind of qualities is needed to climb this kind of mountains. It is not easy to climb up the mountains. All the people are not allowed. If the people have breathing problems or this kind of problems, if they are facing, then they are not allowed. So fitness is needed also. Fitness means physical fitness as well as mental fitness, of course, that is also very needed. If you are fit by body, all the things internal, that is also very needed. It, if that will be not any a kind of, if we see uh, oxygen level and this kind of level will be up and downs, we can face during this. So all these thoughts lead me to the question myself as to people climb mountains. ऐसे क्वेश्चन मुझे वो लोगों को पूछना है कि जो लोग माउंटेन्स चढ़ते हैं. इट इज़ नॉट ईजी टू आंसर द क्वेश्चन. ऑफ कोर्स द सिंपलेस्ट आंसर, अगर ये क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं तो उसका आंसर क्या होगा? दैट वुड बी एज अदर हैव सेड, बिकॉज इट इज़ दैट, क्योंकि चढ़ना है, क्योंकि करना है, लाइक दैट. It presents great difficulties. But to climb up the mountains, it presents great difficulties. Man takes delight in overcoming obstacles. The obstacles in climbing mountain are physical. A climb to a summit means endurance, persistence, and willpower. If you don't have willpower, then you can't climb up the mountain. If you don't have willpower, then you can't even climb up the trees also. So willpower is the most important thing in any anywhere. सिर्फ माउंटेन चढ़ने के लिए विल पावर नहीं होना चाहिए. कुछ भी करते हैं, हर एक हमारी जो चीज़ होती है लाइफ में करते हो, हर वो एक चीज़ में, इफ़ यू आर स्टडिंग, then for studying you have to give your willpower to it. The demonstration of this physical qualities is no doubt exhilarating, means very exciting. It was so exciting, and it was for me also, means he was too excited. I have a more personal answer to the question. From my childhood, I have been attracted by mountains. Okay, so from his childhood, he was attracted by mountains. I had been miserable, lost when away from mountains, in the plains. So when he traveled through plains, he was lost, miserable when he see the mountains. Mountains are natural at its best. Their beauty and majesty pose a great challenge And like many, I believe that mountains are a means of communion with God. Okay, that is very good thing of the nature, a very good thing of the beauty of the nature we can see. So what does he believe? तो ये बिलीव करते हैं कि माउंटेन्स जो है दे आर मीन्स ऑफ कम्युनियन विथ गॉड. तो गॉड के साथ कुछ कम्युनिकेशन टाइप वाला जो होता है, क्योंकि बहुत ऊंचा होता है और गॉड भी हम लोग ऐसे कहते हैं कि भगवान जाने. सो लाइक दैट गॉड विल बी देयर. सो इफ some mountains are like touches the sky, so that's why he's telling like this. Then once having granted this, the question remains, why Everest? Once having granted this, अगर ये हो गया तो उसके बाद भी सवाल तो रहता ही है कि एवरेस्ट ही क्यों? Because it is the highest, the mightiest, and has defined many previous attempts. It takes the last ounce of one's energy. It is brutal struggle with rock and ice. ओके, रॉक एंड आइस से चढ़ना पड़ता है वहाँ पे. वंस टेकन अप इट कांट बी गिव अप हाफ वे इवन वैन वंस लाइफ इज एट स्टेक. तो कैसे उन लोगों की जर्नी स्टार्ट हुई थी? एंड अगेन ही इज़ आस्किंग द क्वेश्चन कि एवरेस्ट ही क्यों? क्योंकि वो तो बहुत ही सबसे बड़ा माउंटेन है, दैट इज़ द हाइएस्ट, द माइटीएस्ट एंड द डिफाइंड मैनी प्रीवियस अटैम्प्ट्स. बहुत सारे लोगों ने इसे अटैम्प्ट मतलब कि चढ़ने की ट्राई तो की है. इट टेक्स द लास्ट ऑन्स ऑफ वंस एनर्जी. So it contains a lot of energy, lot of willpower, lots of strength. It is a brutal struggle with rock and ice. Once taken up, अगर कोई गिर गया वैसे, it can't be given up halfway, even when one's life is at stake. तो उससे कोई लोग ऐसा हाफ भी चढ़ नहीं सकता अगर एक बार गिर गया तो. द पैसेज बैक इट एज डिफिकल्ट एज द पैसेज ऑनवर्ड्स. एंड देन व्हेन द summit is climbed, there is the exhilaration, the joy of having done something, the sense of a battle fought and won. There is a feeling of victory and of happiness. Of course, what did he feel? So, after reaching at the summit of the Mount Everest, he felt joy of having done something because he just done it. He had reached there. That is the exhilaration, the joy of having done something, the sense of a battle. कि कुछ ऐसे बैटल में उसने कुछ ऐसा जीता है, बहुत बड़ा जीता है. ऑफ कोर्स इट वॉज द ग्रेट विक्ट्री फॉर दैम. देयर इज़ अ फीलिंग ऑफ विक्ट्री एंड ऑफ हैप्पीनेस. तो बहुत ही अच्छी वाली फीलिंग आती है जब कुछ ऐसे हम लोग अगर कुछ एक्टिविटीज़ में पार्टिसिपेट किया है एंड देन यू वन द प्राइज, देन व्हाट विल यू फील? यू विल फील अ ग्रेट विक्ट्री. तो यहाँ पे तो वो पूरा एवरेस्ट चढ़ गए हैं, उसका जो पूरा ग्रुप था वो सब ने. तो किस प्रकार की वो विक्ट्री होगी? सो वी हैव टू जस्ट इमेजिन दैट बिकॉज वी हैव नॉट फेल्ट इट, सो दैट्स वाई वी हैव टू जस्ट इमेजिन. तो इमेजिन करके ये बहुत अच्छा फील होता है. सो जस्ट इमेजिन दैट व्हाट डिड ही फील. ओके, सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट टुडेज लेक्चर. तो यहाँ पे हमने इतने पैराग्राफ कंप्लीट किए अप टू दिस विक्ट्री एंड ऑफ हैप्पीनेस. सो आफ्टर रीचिंग दैट व्हाट डिड ही फील? So it's all about today's lecture. Here we are going to end up our today's lecture, but before this let me give you your homework. So this comprehension check, standing on Everest, the writer was that first question, second, first, second, third, then working with the text. The first question, no, don't do it. Okay, so from that vocabulary, I just give you LUPRC strategy, so that you have to write it down, and this comprehension check and the glossary. ओके जो पोर्शन कंप्लीट किया है उसमें से ही ग्लॉसरी, कॉम्प्रिहेंशन चेक, और जो LUPRC स्ट्रेटेजी से आपको जो वर्ड्स फाइंड आउट करने हैं, मीनिंग एंड क्लू, दैट you have to do as your homework. Okay students, so here we are going to end up over today's lecture. If you find any difficulties regarding this, you are free to ask me. Thank you my dear all students, and have a nice day.